playing some more Norn9 Last Era. We're doing, what's his name's route? What's his name? I'll figure out his name when we start. Heishi, that's it. I believe. Oh, we got a little picture to start with already. Wait, that's cute. Look at them. I don't know how people ride on the back of a bike. Well, I guess maybe that one looks like it might have 2 seats. But you know, sometimes people both ride on the same bike, but like it doesn't have a second seat, so they're kind of just... They don't really sit on the seat at the back, so... I don't know. I think I would fall off one of these if I was at the back of them. I think I would die. I think that would just be it for me. The bicycle we were on shuddered, jerking up and down. It was less that the tires were propelling us forward and more that they were fiercely battling the ground below. The way it rattled my body wasn't nearly as discomforting as the way my vision shut, though I snapped my eyes shut. That was a mistake. Not being able to see only fanned the flames of my fear. Heishi, I'm starting to feel nauseous. Seriously, when you throw up, make sure you do it off to the side. What? Why would that be your concern of all the things? Just throw off to the side, you know? Throw up to the side and it's fine. Just not on me. If Mikoto were here, she might lose her cool with him and snap. That is an entirely inappropriate thing to say to a girl. Unfortunately, she wasn't here, but I still wasn't about to heed Heishi's absurd advice, so I gritted my teeth and held it in. Are they still hot on our heels? Oh, they're getting chased. Well, I guess then they need to keep moving, but it still sounds messed up to say throw up to the side. I glanced over my shoulder. Through the gaps in the trees, I spotted the men still frantically chasing after us. When I told Heishi about their continued pursuit, his lips pulled into a mischievous grin. Got it. Time to speed this thing up then. Hold on tight. Gotta go fast. His legs began to pump faster, his knees jumping and then straightening in rapid succession. The wind gusting in my ear grew even louder. Why were we being chased by people and running away from them on a bicycle? Well, it all started several hours ago. Well, you wonder how I got into this mess? I guess we'll see how they got into the mess. I'm surprised we got like a CG to start with. But I appreciate it. Oh, flute playing! Very pretty. Also, this town looks really nice. I don't know, I think it's... Well, it probably would look plain without the greenery, but... Though on his lips left the instrument's mouthpiece, cheers echoed. As Heishi tried to catch his breath, he met everyone's applause with a smile. He had so many eyes on him, I surely wouldn't have been able to stand that, but he seemed entirely unaffected. As proof of that, just like his other performances, the sound of his flute hadn't wavered at all. I love the sound of Heishi's flute. I want to keep listening to it, and I want lots of other people to hear it as well. But... Oh, so you came all the way from the neighboring town? I did. He was performing in our town up until yesterday, so when I heard he'd be coming here, I couldn't help myself. Traveling entertainers don't come around these parts often, and I just couldn't seem to get this young man's performance out of my head. He's getting popular. I don't think it's a good idea for us to stand out as much as we are right now. What, you want me to stop performing? Apparently my words came as a real shock because Heishi's eyes went wide as saucers. But why? There's nothing weird about playing a flute in town to earn some extra cash. I make sure I've got permission wherever I perform too. Traveling entertainers don't really stop by this area, so they're super happy to see me, and I get a pretty big crowd too, you know. Heishi, take a moment to reevaluate the position we're in. Position. Oh, let's see. We're both espers, we're in a relationship, and we're traveling around together. My job is to take pictures and send them to our client, and besides that, I make a little extra on the side by performing with my flute. Wrong. Oh, what part's wrong? We are espers, aren't we? And we're definitely traveling together. Oh, don't tell me. You mean the dating part? He just discovers now that they were never really dating in the first place. Plot twist. No, that's not what I mean. You're leaving out a very important part. We're in the middle of running away from the world. We're fugitives and traitors. Oh yeah, that's right. Our journey was most certainly not easy. We were managing thanks to a benevolent client who bought our travel photos from us, but we couldn't stay in one place for too long, and there were lots of dangers as well. For whatever reason, despite all of this, Heishi didn't seem the least bit on guard. No, there is a reason. This is because he's the kind of person that he is. English. Please, being cautious or being on guard are foreign concepts to him. He hasn't changed a bit since we were on the ship. I'm saying if we stand out too much, our pursuers might find us. So that's it. Yeah, I get your point. Sorry for being so thoughtless. If Heishi had dog ears instead of human ones, they probably would have been folded back in shame right now. I could picture it almost perfectly. It's not like you're in the wrong. Many people out there are happy to hear you play, and I understand you want to meet their expectations. Still, it might be best we leave this place quickly. Fortunately, there's a train here. We can take it over to the next town. Yeah, got you, but didn't you say that lately the train prices have gotten pretty high? That seems to be the case with a lot of things lately, Heishi. That's true, but there's nothing we can do about that. Hold on a moment there, young man. I want to thank you for giving us another beautiful performance today. And you're that lady that was in the last time we stopped in, so you came here just to hear me perform? The two of you are traveling, right? That has to be hard being as young as you both are. Here, take this. The woman held out a white bag. When I glanced inside, I saw there was medicine in it. This medicine works great for a stomachache. Make sure to use it if you ever need to. Will do, thanks. Medicine, huh? We don't really carry this kind of stuff with us since neither of us ever get sick. But there's no harm in having it with us, so let's be grateful and take it. We took the medicine away in our things and headed for the station. To the station! And away! The ticket prices had gone up even more than expected. Considering we wouldn't have the extra money from Heishi's performances, I was reluctant to crack open our wallet. It's not as though we are strapped for cash, but it's still good to have some extra savings just in case, so... We'll need to restrict our spending on food for a while. No more than 2 helpings, not the food! What? Are you actually being serious about that? Both Heishi and I ate more than the average person. That was probably part of the problem, too. I nodded adamantly in response to Heishi's fearful question, and his whole body slumped as if he just received a death sentence. I mean, it sounds a bit like one, you know? Wonder if there's any chance of ticket prices falling or maybe becoming free altogether. It would be wonderful if that happened, but life isn't that. Oh? A groaning voice filled the air. When we glanced over in the direction of the sound, we saw a man doubled over on the ground. Hey, what's the matter? My stomach suddenly started hurting. Someone call a doctor. Oh wait, I forgot the doctor's out today. Man, this isn't good. Oh, I know, that medicine we just got. Hey, we've got some meds for stomach pain. I don't know if they'll help or not, but want to take them? The man's face contorted in pain even as he frantically bobbed his head. A short while after taking the medicine, the man's complexion seemed to improve. Man, you really saved me. I seriously thought I was gonna kick the bucket. Here, I can at least give you this as thanks. Here it is. The two of us were at a loss for words. What the man was telling us to take was a whole sack of rice. I grew this rice myself, but the merchants didn't want to pay squat for it. I was so upset about it, I figured I'd just take it home. How much does this sack weigh? Somewhere around 60 kilograms? That's like literally like heavier than them. Than me. Literally. Amazing, just when we're talking about needing to save money on food. But how do you carry like a whole another person's weight in rice with you? I think they might be fit for life now with their food problem. Nothing better than knowing this is going to feed the hungry bellies. Please take it. Yeah, thanks. This is great, Nanami. We have plenty to eat. We may have plenty to eat, but it will be extremely difficult to travel with this. Would you dislike me if I got beefier from carrying this? I like how he says beefier. Not like, you know, more muscular, just beefier. Rather than concerning himself with what a struggle it would be to carry it, that was the first place his mind went. Then again, it was just like Heishi to do that. I would never dislike you. I'll even help you carry it, and if your muscles start to ache, I'll massage your shoulders for you. Seriously, thoughts here, but that might be a problem. Why? As soon as we're touching, I'm not gonna wanna let go of you, right? Oh, not that I'm saying you gotta keep massaging my shoulders forever or anything. Just that when you do it, I'm gonna wanna hold you. Aww. I'll save that reward for after I've actually put in the effort. Yeah, once you carry like a whole person's weight around, I don't know if you'll... I don't know if you'll collapse. I don't know, I think that sounds extremely hard. But I'll save... Oh yeah, I read that part. I heard before that the longer you spent time with a person, the more you started to resemble them. Koharu had told me that actually quite a while ago now. Apparently one explanation for why wedding dresses and wedding kimonos were white was so that a bride could take on her partner's color. Mikoto argued that we should treasure our own respective colors, and Koharu and I had immediately accepted what she was saying. But I wasn't so confident I could agree anymore. I hoped I could get even a little closer to Heishi's color. He can open up easily to complete strangers. He's got the charisma to draw in other people, but me... Hey, Nanami, I checked the train schedule, but it doesn't look like one will be leaving anytime soon. Alright, in that case, we'll just have to kill some time elsewhere and wait. Hey, this is kinda hard to ask, but mind if I give this rice to someone? He's given up! I don't blame him. It's just I bumped into someone a second ago. Did you injure them when that happened? Do you want to use this to compensate them? No, actually they bumped into me, but no one got hurt. However, the director of an orphanage, see? Oh, wait, now I see where this is going. These real sad emotions just flooded into me. When I asked them what was wrong, they told me stuff happened and they didn't have enough food for their kids. Wait, no. A normal person wouldn't understand what he meant when he said emotions had flooded into him. Heishi had the power of telepathy, which made him more sensitive to people's emotions. And you want to give the rice to the orphanage? Yeah, can I? I'm not telling you that you can't. We wouldn't be able to eat all of this now. Okay, maybe we could, but we don't need it right now. Besides, the person who gave it to us said they wanted it to go towards filling hungry bellies, so I think this is the perfect opportunity for that. Glad you agree. I figured you would. Okay then, let's take this rice to the orphanage. That's one way not to have to lug around 60 kilograms of rice. The two of us carried the sack of rice together and made our way to the orphanage. If we'd had a cart, then we could have taken it with us, but as two light travelers, such a thing wasn't realistic. That's it, the way things are unfolding reminds me of an old folktale. The story of the straw millionaire came to mind. Starting with straw, the man initiated a series of trades for things such as oranges and textiles until at last he became a millionaire. It began first with Heishi's flute performance, then he received medicine, and next a sack of rice. It isn't as though Heishi expects anything in exchange, but it is funny how we're almost living out that folktale. Heishi has a habit of drawing people to him, but his good nature also creates all kinds of mishaps, and constantly being dragged into all sorts of things. I guess it makes it an adventure, alright. Oh, this place, the orphanage looks cute, I'm guessing. Yes, the orphanage, it looks really cute though, look at it. Pretty. Are you really sure about this? A whole sack of rice could fetch a high price. It's fine, we're traveling, so we can't lug something around that's heavy. Don't worry about it and just take it. It's hard to believe a stranger could be so kind. Thank you so much. Please allow me to show my gratitude. Although there's nothing I can really give you, still it wouldn't sit right with me to take something so valuable without giving you anything in return. If you're gonna be that insistent then... Heishi peered around the orphanage, his curious eyes soon locked onto something. Say, are you using this? Oh, that? No, we aren't. I'm too old to ride it, and it's much too big for the children. That's why it's been sitting here unused for so long. There's so much rust on it, I was thinking of throwing it out soon. In that case, let me have this. Heishi's cheerful reply left both the orphanage director and me stunned. Heishi, the would-be straw millionaire, had picked a bike of all things. I don't really my mind, but no one has ridden it in a long time, so we don't even know if it works. But doesn't the bike just need tires to move? Well, let's at least try putting some air in those tires for now. If they are flat, the bike really won't be of any use to anyone. However, as it turned out, the tires were not flat. We briefly pushed the bike around, but found no problems with it. I still don't think it's worth trading a sack of rice for this old bike. Are you sure you're alright with this? Yeah, thanks. I guess we have a way of transport now, although it will be a lot of cycling and a lot of physical activity. Man, that sack of rice really was heavy. The director was happy to have it, so things worked out. I think I'll end off here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye! 3, 2, 1, poof.